Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we're going to be talking about the NBA slate on Prize Picks and Underdog for April 5th, Friday. We've got 12 games, massive slate, a lot to be excited about, and there's a lot of value on the board already on both platforms. So we're going to get through our recap real quick and jump right into these plays. But before we get started, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, use the promo code at the bottom of the screen. And if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, just use code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you deposit matches on both of those. Underdog's going to give you some instant pick'em specials as well. And there's a link in the description of the video if you guys want to check that out. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on these plays, because they do move on us pretty quickly sometimes. And yeah, I guess that's going to do it. Let's get into our recap real fast.
Sweet.
Cool. So I think my problem is I got my pad all the way over here. All right. Yeah, so I took Aaron Gordon for over 25.5 PRA on both platforms. He did great. He cashed at 31. And then KCP, I could tell that we were getting a good deal last night. I was talking about if Murray is potentially out, and we got it at 10.5 on Prize Picks. He ended up, for his points and assists, he ended up getting bumped all the way up to 12.5 before game time. But he went for 19, and he had 3 assists. So on Underdog, we took his 2 assist line, which was also, that's just the kind of deals you get on Underdog that you'll never see on Prize Picks, is like 2 assists for KCP. But yeah, that worked out. Unfortunately, my Gafford play took him for over 2.5 dunks, and he got into foul trouble early. Then he kind of faked us out by getting back-to-back dunks and making us think there was hope for the dunk prop. And yeah, then he just ended up not getting that third for us. And for the rebounds, it was even worse. I took him on Underdog for 7.5 rebounds, and he only went for 3. So he let us down, but got the sweep in the night video at least. How'd you do, bro?
Good. I did the same as you. In the night video, I went 2 for 2. I had De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points. Like I said, I love this line without Malik Monk in the game. He ended up going for 29 points. So cash there. He got off to a really good start too, which helped a lot because he kind of slowed down in the second half a little bit. But you guys know De'Aaron Fox, the fourth quarter monster. Jalen Brunson, he took him for over 6.5 assists. He almost doubled this line. He went for 11. So, really good value on those 2 plays. I took both of those plays on Underdog and Prize Picks. So hopefully you guys got to reap the benefits of those. On the day pick, I took Joel Embiid for over 40.5 PRA. He got very, very close. He got to 36. He missed a bunch of shots that he usually drops. It's just that rust. He's still knocking it off from just taking that time off and getting that surgery. But yeah, he'll get back to playing form. That line is really low, so I love that line. 40.5, 39.5 is crazy. So keep an eye out for that one. Play it at your own risk from now on. I'll probably stay away from it until he gets back into his groove, but that's a low line for sure.
Yeah. Let's get into these plays because I'm really stoked with what we've got, and cool. I think they're going to move soon. But if you guys haven't yet signed up for Daily Grind, they're a partner of ours, and they have the DFS optimizer. They have a lot of different tools, but the DFS optimizer is awesome. Honestly, I owe it to finding these 2 plays that I got, especially when you see the value on some of these. You can tell it's like valuable to have that optimizer bringing that to your attention pretty quickly, But if you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video, or you can go to dgfantasy.com and get 25% off when you use code BACKDOOR. All right, let's start with Kevin Durant. So 32.5 points and rebounds. I'm feeling really good about this because there's a good chance that Yusuf Nurkic is not going to be playing. And if he does, it's going to be in a limited role, I think. So KD might be at the 5 and be grabbing extra boards. And I don't think that might be factored in just yet. Maybe a little bit, but I think as soon as the news is confirmed, if it does get confirmed, I think this is going to bump up pretty fast. We have a 218 over under, Suns favored by 4. Thank God for that, because I hope they're right. We really this would be a huge win for us in this crazy playoff race. If we hop over here to Outlier, we can see the matchup is pretty difficult. It is Minnesota. They're 9th in points allowed to small forwards and 14th in rebounds allowed. So a little bit of a soft spot there for rebounds already, just in case he plays the 5. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy matchup at the 5 if he does jump over to the 5, but that's still extra vacated boards that Nurkic is going to be leaving out there. It's like 10 to 15 boards. So he's beat this 3 out of his last 5. averaging 38 minutes a game right now, just 1.8 fouls, so not getting into foul trouble. Shooting 53% from the field. He's just on fire right now. On 15.8 attempts per game, 40% from three, and 12.2 rebound chances already. So feeling really good about this play. And then, yeah, so on underdog, I took his assists. And so because they don't have the PR on there, so I am feeling really good about the assist though, because you won't get this on Prize Picks at 3.5. So that's such a super low line. He's gone over the 6 out of his last 10 games, with 6.6 potential assists per game over the llast 10. And then the matchup is not that difficult. They're just 9th in assists allowed to small forwards, but I think he's going to get at least 4. He's because they're going to be all over him, I think, and so he's got some weapons he can dish it out to. All right, so as far as daily grind goes, for the points and rebounds, let's see on Prize Picks, this is a let's see, a 51.07% odds to hit at a -122. And it looks like everybody that has this at 32.5 has that at a -120 or higher. So feeling good about that. And then the assist play is the top play on underdog for KD at the moment at 53.43% odds to hit the over, -136. And then everyone that has this available has that at a -120 or higher. But we see a lot of -135s, -140s. I don't think this will be on there for much longer. So let's jump over to Kelly Olynyk here. Kiki Olynyk. All right, so we have a 224 over under with the Bucks favored by 16.5. My gosh. But Giannis is a game time decision. So this could get nasty, but I think Kelly's going to have to be very involved. In these lines, the bottom line is we're at least very involved in the sense of the rebounds and assists, because we're hoping for his turnovers on Prize Picks, because at 2.5, taking him over 2.5 turnovers, he's hit this 9 out of the last 10 games, and they're 9th in turnovers forced. So I mean, all I need to do is see just 9 straight games of him hitting that, and I'm going to definitely be taking a chance on this over. So feeling good about that on Prize Picks. And then for underdog, 11.5 rebounds. He actually has a really good matchup here when it comes to rebounds allowed. 20th in rebounds allowed, 29th in assists allowed. And so this line at 11.5, he's gone over at 6 out of his last 10. I'm feeling good about this. He's still averaging 28.8 minutes per game, 4.1 fouls. That is something to be concerned about. So if you're uncomfortable with this, just fade it. But I feel pretty good about him getting this done at this line. And then let's hop over to Daily Grind for these. All right, so on Prize Picks, the turnovers are the top play for him available. 53.23% odds to hit the over at a -132. And then we got a -130 or higher across the board for everyone that has this. And then for underdog, this is also the top play available for him. 52.95% odds to hit the over at a -134. And we got a -130 or higher across the board as well. So I'm feeling good about these. I don't think they're going to last that much longer. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Jordy.
Yeah, so before I get into my plays here, I just want to quickly tell you guys about Chalkboard. Chalkboard is now available on Android as well, so definitely go check them out. You can bump and move your own lines up or down and get, you can adjust the multiplier, whether you're going up or down with it. So like I'm taking Gary Trent. I just realized too, we never showed you guys all the plays together. So really quickly, here they are. I'm taking Gary Trent Jr. for over 20.5 PRA and Aaron Nesmith under 19.5 PRA on Prize Picks and under 18.5 on Underdog. But anyway, so yeah, if you guys have never tried Chalkboard, definitely give them a try. If you use code BACKDOOR at checkout, they'll match your first deposit up to $100, just like Prize Picks and Underdog will. Underdog is code BACKDOOR as well, and Prize Picks is the little barcode because they're not hooking us up. But yeah, anyway, definitely go check out Chalkboard. It's a lot of fun. I played some today. I bumped my lines way too high, so I did not hit anything, but it's a lot of fun. Code BACKDOOR at checkout. All right, let's get into this now. So Gary Trent Jr., I know this game's got a scary over under. Russo just showed you it's a 16.5 favorite to the Bucks, but I do think Gary Trent Jr. can get us there. He's been cashing this play like crazy. Even with some of these guys coming back, he's still been hitting this. He is a game time decision, but they're saying it's looking like he's leaning more towards playing, so that's why I'm putting this out there, because If he does miss his second game here, just keep an eye on it tomorrow. I'll kind of update you guys, but he's having like back spasms. But I seen online through like sources that they're saying he's more likely to play, but on here it's saying he's in danger of missing a second game. But I don't know. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on this one for sure, but I feel good about it. If he does play, I want to get you guys the value. He's gone over this in 9 straight games here. He's on fire right now for sure. He's hit this in 4 out of 5 head-to-heads against Milwaukee, so the matchup is not very tough for him at all. 26 in points allowed, giving up 29 in the game, 26 in rebounds allowed, giving up 8.5, and 14th in assists allowed, giving up 6.3. So really good matchup for him. If you're scared of the DNP type situation, you don't have to take this at all. I'm going to definitely be taking it because I think if he is confirmed for the game, we're going to see some bumps happening for sure. But and there's some question marks around some other guys like Bruce Brown and Ochai Agbaji and stuff like that. So just keep an eye on the injury report for this specific game for sure. But so his this one is juiced to go over at a 51.28% chance and a -124. So feeling really good about Gary Trent in this matchup. And the next play is Aaron Nesmith for under 19.5 and 18.5 PRA. I feel great about both of these lines. Nesmith is not on the injury report at all. Miles Turner is with a right finger sprain. Don't know what he's doing with that right finger, but if he is out of this game, it does affect this play a little bit because he's gone over this just a little bit more with him out, but only like 2 games, so it's nothing really that extreme. So I'm still taking the under on this at 18.5 and 19.5. 19.5 is a crazy deal on this because there's sometimes where he does come close to getting the 18 or 19. So just keep that in mind. But I mean, 15 out of 20 games, he's gone under this 4 out of his last 5 and 8 out of his last 10. And he's gone under this 43 out of 68 games. We kind of just took this line at 17.5 and he went under it there. So getting it at a higher line and a tougher matchup, like look at the matchup for this. 3rd in points allowed, 4th in rebounds allowed, 2nd in assists allowed. So he's got a very slim chance of getting this done. He's missed it in 2 head-to-heads and hit it just barely in 1. He went for 20, and that's a really good scoring game for him, 15 points. So, if he has a 15-point game, he probably goes over this line. If he goes for like his typical 12, 13 points, I think we're straight. So I feel great about this play. That's it. DG. This is the top play on Daily Grind for Prize Picks at a 53.55% chance to go under and a -138. So crazy value on Prize Picks for this play. If we bump over to Underdog and we check this one, let's see, just really quickly here. It is still juiced at a 52% chance and a -130 to go under, or it's actually juiced to go over 18.5. So I mean, I'm not scared of the 1-point bump at all. It's juiced at a -130 to go over 18.5, but a -138 to go under 19.5. So go with your gut on the underdog side of it, but I'm still taking it. I just took it at 19 or 17.5, and he went under it there in a way easier matchup. So, I feel great about these two.
All right, guys, that's the 4 we're rolling with for tonight. We'll have more for you tomorrow in the Daily Show. But if you're interested, come check us out in Discord. We have a lot of fun in here. We've been keeping it going. Like, I know the Discord had a really good night tonight. It's about 50 cents a day. There's a link in the description of the video if you guys want to come check it out. But we all work together as a team and share all of our slips so you can copy it, paste it to your platforms with ease. And we have a lot of fun just sweating out the plays together in the community chat. So if you join, make sure you let us know in the community chat if you're new, because we'd love to kind of show you around how we do things in here. But yeah, just go through that link in the description of the video. Go to server subscriptions. Once you subscribe, it'll unlock all the channels for you. But we hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll catch you in the Daily Show.
Good luck, guys.